Mohamed Salah has returned, and it seems only an army, or perhaps a few additional injuries to the Liverpool team, could prevent them from fiercely contending for the title this season. Indeed, Liverpool maintained their lead at the top of the league with a decisive 4-1 victory away at Brentford. However, this triumph wasn't without its toll on Jurgen Klopp's side, as Curtis Jones and Diogo Jota faced serious injuries according to initial assessments. Despite the setback of having to substitute two players before half-time, Liverpool secured the 3 points in a match that on paper promised significant challenges, so smash those like and subscribe buttons, and let's explore how Jurgen Klopp and his squad navigated through their injury woes to ramp up pressure on Manchester City and Arsenal. Despite the Bees not being at their best this season, positioned just 6 points clear of the relegation zone, the journey to the G-Tech Community Stadium always presents a formidable challenge for visiting teams, including Liverpool. Klopp's record at Brentford, compromising a 3-3 draw and a 3-1 defeat in two outings, coupled with Liverpool's growing injury list, featuring Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexander-Arnold, and the recent blow to Alisson, might have hinted at a potential upset, potentially allowing both Arsenal and Manchester City to narrow the gap with Liverpool. Yet the course of the match took a turn that few, especially considering Thomas Frank's team, compact style, could have anticipated. Despite these lineup adjustments necessitated by injuries, Klopp fielded a strong starting 11, underlining Liverpool's enhanced squad depth over the previous season. Kelleher stepped up as goalkeeper, shielded by Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate, the latter back from one-game suspension. Andy Robertson continued at left-back, with Conor Bradley stepping in at right-back. The midfield and attacking trios remained the same as those in the Burnley match, with Wataru Endo anchoring the midfield in the number 6 role, flanked by Curtis Jones and Alexis McAllister as the number 8s. Up front, the trio of Diogo Jota, Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez led the line, ready to challenge Brentford's defence. Judging by the final score, one might assume Liverpool had an easy outing, yet the reality of the match, particularly before Darwin Núñez's opening goal, tells a different story. The tactic of fielding two strikers is increasingly rare in modern football, but Thomas Frank's decision to pair Maupay and Ivan Toney up front initially troubled Liverpool's defence. Maupay, continuing his impressive form, became a central figure in Brentford's attack. Though he didn't find the back of the net, his involvement was pivotal in every significant threat Brentford posed. His agility and smaller stature became a tactical nuisance for Liverpool's centre-backs, drawing them out of position and opening up spaces for his teammates. This segment highlights how Maupay, despite being considerably smaller than Konate, effectively held up play and facilitated Brentford's advancement into dangerous positions through the intelligent use of third-man runs, illustrating the strategic depth and challenge Brentford presented to the game. Brentford adopted a transitional strategy favouring long balls directed towards Ivan Toney. This approach capitalised on Liverpool's tendency to commit heavily to midfield duels, leaving Wataru Endo isolated in the second line of defence. The tactical manoeuvre allowed Brentford to bypass Liverpool's press with just a few passes, effectively opening up spaces behind the Reds' defensive line. This illustration here focuses on the triangles Brentford formed to navigate through Liverpool's press effectively, with swift passing sequences. Once they managed to break through the initial line of pressure, Brentford aimed to exploit Toney's runs behind the defence with targeted long balls, showcasing a strategic depth in their approach to dismantling Liverpool's structured press. If Brentford's players had made sharper decisions or executed higher quality shots, the complexion of the match could have significantly shifted, particularly in the first 30 minutes. The Reds were not in an enviable position, and without Trent Alexander-Arnold's prowess in advancing the play, Liverpool's build-up play lacked its usual efficiency. This situation seemed to deteriorate further when Curtis Jones sustained an ankle injury, necessitating his substitution just 34 minutes into the match. At this point, Brentford's response was unexpected. Known for their compact defensive setup, the Bees appeared to sense an opportunity right after Jones was taken off of the field. Winning a free kick mere seconds following the substitution, Frank's team seemed eager to capitalise on the momentarily unsettled Liverpool side. This moment raised questions about their tactical choice at the free kick. What prompted such an aggressive play, if not instinct to exploit Liverpool's sudden vulnerability? It seemed as though Frank had forgotten how good Klopp's squad is in transitions, leaving virtually no safeguard against the spaces behind his advancing side. In this instant, Liverpool regained possession. Virgil van Dijk wasted no time exploiting this oversight, immediately launching a long ball forward. At first, it seemed like the aim was just to clear the ball from danger, but actually Jota had the move in mind, quickly setting up Darwin Núñez to score the first goal. That finish from Darwin was impressive, wasn't it? It shows that when he had the moment to think about his shot, he really can produce some top quality goals. We've mentioned this before, as long as Darwin continues to find himself in the kind of dangerous positions he often does, Liverpool fans have no reason to worry about him. The goal indeed brought a sigh of relief to Liverpool fans, but the team's injury woes seemed unending, with Diogo Jota being stretchered off after what looked to be a knee injury, Mo Salah, just back from a hamstring injury and expected to play no more than 30 minutes, had to come on earlier than planned due to Jota's injury, and let's be honest, Salah wasted no time getting back into the swing of things. But before we analyse Salah's performance, let's talk about how impressive Conor Bradley was once again. In the first half alone, the young fullback had 49 touches, more than any other player on the pitch, and was a key figure in advancing play, both with his passes and his ability to carry the ball forward. And guess what? He can also slot into the midfield. To prevent Endo from being isolated, especially with Salah coming on for Jota, Klopp had Bradley invert into the midfield pivot. This move provided Liverpool with additional defensive stability whenever they lost possession. Bradley excelled in this role, constantly offering passing options for his teammates and even pushing forward with the ball from central positions. Now, turning our attention back to the Egyptian king, Salah continued to display his knack for playmaking. Leading the league in expected assists, he contributed to Liverpool's second goal with a precision pass to Alexis Mac Allister in the 55th minute. With Liverpool leading 2-0, the game seemed more under control, particularly as Brentford began to push forward, leaving vast spaces behind the defence, a risky move with Salah on the field. Liverpool's direct approach paid off when, during a lapse in Brentford's concentration, Salah scored the third goal for Liverpool. The play began with Liverpool passing the ball around, coaxing Brentford's defenders to push up. That's when Kelleher spotted an opportunity and launched a long ball to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo met the ball with a header, flicking it into the path of Salah, who made no mistake in capitalising on the chance. A lapse in concentration from Ben Mee left Salah in a one-on-one situation with Collins, and you simply cannot allow that against the Egyptian. This resulted in Salah outmanoeuvring the defender before confidently slotting in Liverpool's third goal. Brentford managed to pull one back though, through Ivan Toney, and credit goes to Kelleher's effort, who initially saved his shot from Reguilón. Unfortunately for the keeper, Toney was in the right place at the right time to tap in on the rebound. By then though, the match was largely decided, and with just 4 minutes left on the clock, a glaring defensive mistake allowed Cody Gakpo to seal the deal, with a fourth goal propelling Liverpool back to the top of the table. In spite of the ongoing injury crisis, Klopp's adept in-game management has once again demonstrated its potential to steer the Reds to significant success in this year's title race. However, with games coming quick and fast in the next few weeks, from the EFL Cup final to the Europa League fixtures, the question arises, can Liverpool sustain their challenge across all fronts? With Arsenal and City both keenly eyeing the title, should Klopp consider prioritising certain competitions to manage his squad's fitness levels? Well, share your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you found our analysis insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth Liverpool content. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.